They say if you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to build theirs. For years, I was that someone else. I trained as a pharmacist. I worked the shifts. I knew the protocols. On paper, I was doing everything right. But inside, I was just burning out. Not just tired, drained, the kind of tired sleep can't fix. And yet, I didn't hate pharmacy. That's the twist. I still believed in helping people. Still loved hearing, "Thank you, I feel better." But I also felt like I had more to give in a different way. So I made a decision. I wouldn't quit pharmacy. I would redesign my life around it. Another thing I noticed was how much of my energy was being poured into systems I didn't control. Appointments, targets, ticking boxes. Meanwhile, people's real needs, mental health, lifestyle, holistic wellness were barely touched. That's what lit the spark. What if I could start sharing what pharmacy doesn't always have time to explain? So I began one video, then another. At first, it felt like shouting in a void, but I stayed consistent, and slowly the comments came in. The followers grew, the messages got personal. "Thank you, no one ever explained it like this." That's when I knew this was still healthcare, just in a different language. You won't believe this part. Me and my wife also started a Facebook page during the early days of COVID. We called it Spirituality, just a simple attempt to spread some positivity to people we knew. No big plans, we had no clue how the algorithm worked, no tricks, no marketing, but something clicked. People were starving for hope, for meaning, and that little page, it took off. Today, it's the biggest page in the world called Spirituality with over 736,000 followers. And every time I post there, I'm reminded people are looking for light. You just have to share it. Now, let's talk about what changed. I created content around what people were truly struggling with: stress, diet, chronic fatigue, not just what their prescription said. I trained in mindfulness, got certified in Ayurvedic nutrition. I started building a community instead of just filling prescriptions. And here is where it gets interesting. People began asking for more. Courses, coaching, live talks. The pharmacist was also a storyteller, a teacher, a guide, not either or. Both. What I found surprising was how much freedom comes from repurposing your skills. You don't always need a total career change. Sometimes you just need to shift the frame. Same knowledge, new expression. And if you are in a healthcare or stuck in any job that drains your soul, let this be your proof. You don't have to burn it all down to start again. You can build a life outside the box without walking away from everything you have built. So here is my question. Have you ever felt like you were meant for more, but you are afraid to let go of what you have worked so hard for? Tell me below, I read every comment. And hey, if you want to see how I built this, watch any of my videos. I don't just talk about health, I live it, share it, one story at a time.